The police found Fagin and put him in prison. Charlie Bates and Toby Crackit escaped. They hid in an old house on Jacob's Island. Jacob's Island was in the Thames. It was a poor and dirty part of London. All the buildings were falling down. The two boys were afraid. We are in big danger, Charlie said to Toby Crackit. Fagin in prison and they are looking for Sykes. No one can find us here, said Charlie Bates. At that moment there was a knock at the door. It was Sykes. Charlie Bates jumped at Sykes. You devil, you killed Nancy. Sykes pushed him to the floor and kicked him. Toby Crackit wanted to fight, but he was afraid of Sykes. Suddenly they heard voice outside. Sykes went to the window. He saw the people with torch in front of the house. They saw his face at the window. There he is, they cried. The murderers, let's catch him. Let's break the door. Sykes was afraid. He thought about prison and death. Get a long rope, he said to Toby Crackit. I must escape from the roof to the riverside. He went on to the roof with the rope in his hand. It was too dark. He lost his balance and he fell to the street. Sykes was dead. Our story is almost finished. Fagin was hanged for all his crimes. Charlie Bates began a new life and honest life. He went to work in the country. Monks went to America and died in prison there. Mr. and Mrs. Bumble became very poor. They went to live in a workhouse. Mr. Brownlow adopted Oliver. He and Mrs. Bedwin and Oliver went to live in a lovely house in the countryside. They were very happy together. Their house was near the Miley's house. Soon Dr. Losburn bought a house in the same place. As Oliver grew up, Mr. Brownlow taught him many things. Oliver loved his new family very much. After all his adventures, Oliver finally found a loving family, true friends, and a comfortable home.